Babirusa. Babirusas are also called deer pigs because they look like swine, pigs, and have tusks similar to the antlers of a deer. These animals are omnivores eating a diet of plants, fruits, berries, insects, and carrion. They live on the Sulawesi, Sula, Buru, and Togian Islands in Indonesia. They can live up to 10 years old in the wild. Here are 4 species of Babirusa. The tusks on the upper snout of this animal are actually canine teeth that have grown up and broken through the skin. These swine live in swamps and in rainforests near rivers. These mammals communicate with one another by grunting, growling, and chattering their teeth. Scientists are not certain regarding the true purpose of a male Babirusa's tusks. Babirusas have brown or grayish skin with a sparse amount of hair on their body. Their long, rounded body has been compared to the shape of a torpedo. Plus, they have slender legs similar to those of a deer. These mammals can grow to a height of 2 to 3 feet and can be 3 to 3.5 feet long. Furthermore, they can weigh from 132 to 220 pounds. A 3-foot-tall Babirusa is equal in height to 2.5 bowling pins stacked on top of each other. A 220-pound Babirusa is equal in weight to 2/3 of an adult panda bear. Out of all the species of Babirusa, the North Sulawesi Babirusa is the heaviest at 220 pounds. The most well-known feature of this mammal is its tusks. It has 2 tusks on the lower half of its snout and 2 on the upper half. Though they are called tusks, they are actually canine teeth. On its upper snout, the Babirusa's canine teeth grow, break through the skin and curve upward and back toward the Babirusa's eyes. In fact, these curving teeth, tusks, can grow so long, they can actually penetrate the skull of this animal, eventually causing death. Their lower canine teeth, tusks, grow sideways and upward out of the Babirusa's mouth. Only male Sulawesi Babirusas have full-sized tusks on the upper half of their snout. Females may have very small, short upper tusks or none at all. However, both males and females have tusks on the lower half of their snout. Babirusas have 4-point, strong hooves that they use to dig. They dig up insects, insect larvae, plants, and roots. Also, when 2 males are fighting in competition for a female, the males use their hooves to strike each other. They rear up on their back feet, smashing into each other, kicking their hooves. It is a fierce and noisy competition. Humans and feral, or wild, dogs are the only predators of adults. These mammals can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. So, when they encounter a human or a feral dog, these shy mammals run and hide in a swampy area or rainforest. Their dark skin allows them to blend in with their muddy, swamp habitat. Most males are solitary. Alternatively, females are social creatures living in groups of 80 or more Babirusas. This large group includes only females and young Babirusas. The mating season of the deer pig goes from January to August. Males fight one another in competition for females. It would seem logical that the males would use their upper and lower tusks as weapons when fighting for a female. But, in reality, their tusks are easily cracked and broken. In fact, they will purposely move their heads to the side while they are fighting so their tusks won't smack together. So, males use their pointed hooves and the overall strength of their bodies to fight in order to determine the strongest male. The most powerful male mates with several females. Some scientists believe that the curved tusks on the upper part of the snout serve to protect the animal's eyes during this competition for females. The gestation period is 155 to 158 days. A wild boar, another member of the Suidae family, has a shorter gestation period of 115 days. Females give live birth to 1 to 2 babies in a litter. Each newborn baby, aka a piglet, weighs from 10 to 15 pounds. Some babies as young as 3 to 10 days old start to eat solid foods. However, they will likely continue to nurse until they are completely weaned at 6 to 8 months of age. Once they are weaned, they become independent. Though these animals can live up to 10 years in the wild, they have been known to live up to 24 years in captivity. A Babirusa's tusks continue to grow throughout its life. This is similar to the way a person's fingernails grow throughout life. Sometimes the tusks on a male Babirusa's upper snout continue to grow and curve until one or both break through the top of the animal's skull. This can eventually lead to death depending on how deeply the tusk goes into the animal's skull. These animals eat a diet of plants, leaves, fruit, berries, insects, tree bark, and sometimes carrion. They eat fruit and berries off the ground. They dig for insects and pull bark off trees. If they find a dead animal, carrion, on the ground, they may eat it. It all depends on what food source is most plentiful in their swampy habitat at the time.